YouTube at the same time. It's a technical challenge for me. And of course, I also love to start a show with a good dose of awkward silence. So, yeah, I'm hoping Annabelle and Michael will weigh in and say everything's cool and do their thing. And then we can start. Till then, I'll just be sitting here looking awkward, which is actually surprisingly familiar for me. So, yeah, it's a great show so far. Yeah, what can I tell you? My name is Namoli Brennet. Try not to mumble. Currently working on a cough drop, which I hope to finish before we get started here. I'm in Northeast Iowa, in Decorah, a little small liberal town. And we just finished the polar vortex, which was a good time. I became an expert in the ways that snow sounds different, depending on the temperature. I'm sorry, I got to check and see if, yeah, basically I got to check my email while I'm on camera, which is like, yeah, it's about as as interesting to you as it sounds. Hey, oh, awesome. Holly's here. That's so cool. And that means that you can hear and see me, which is actually fantastic news. Yeah, where was I? Yeah, we're talking about the polar vortex. And that's over. And yeah, what else is in the news? It's kind of like surprisingly, I mean, it's welcome, but it's like the news has gotten a lot less dramatic over the past month, which, you know, to my mind is actually a good thing. But it was pretty wild there for a while, just, you know, looking like, oh my God, what's gonna happen now? I got to check my email one more time because I saw some things came in. It might be something from something really important from someone at the University of Pittsburgh. Yeah, isn't it? It's just so exciting to watch someone kind of mindlessly stare at a screen for a live stream. Trying to keep it interesting, but okay, yeah. Well, anyway, it looks like I've got the quote-unquote go-ahead to go live at 12. I got 1 minute to finish my cough drop. Yeah, so I don't know if people want to check in. You can just say hi or tell me where you're from, what your major is, or something else interesting about yourself. Or you can be like me and just be, you know, kind of a reclusive hermit. That's kind of my jam. I'm gonna warn you that this song has a little bit of biblical imagery, but it's not because I'm pushing anything. It's just because I like it to make it seem like my problems are biblical in their scope. So. Angels gather round just looking for a way. Well, I've wandered, I confess. Sometimes I wish I'd stay. Sometimes I wish I'd stay. You know, say, Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta check my email again because I see some things coming in, and I'm just wondering if you guys are getting everything okay in terms of audio and video. I might have to turn off my. God, this is getting exciting. You're breaking out the mouse. I thought sometimes my computer gets a little confused when it's sharing a camera between two different apps. Sometimes I get confused, let's be honest. Let's not blame it on the computer. I always think it's funny when someone is hearing you for the first time, they think like, oh, that's what you do. So if anyone's never heard me before, you would think like, oh yeah, you're the person who does the little drum machine and the electric guitar, which is kind of not necessarily been my shtick, but it's my shtick now. Long is the night, and you got fears you can't quiet, and you'd reach for any comfort that's inside. What you ask for, and what you get, it ain't always right. And as always, very important to turn the reverb off in between songs. That's just such a... They don't teach you that stuff in music school, but you learn it on the fly. Okay, yeah, it looks like we're good. So I'm just gonna go ahead with my shtick. If you're just tuning in, my name is Namoli Brennet. I'm here live from northwest Iowa, which we call the Midwest. Although I'm a little bit surprised sometimes, at what I think everybody thinks they're from the Midwest. Like, people call Colorado the Midwest, and I've also heard Indiana, possibly Ohio. So like maybe even Pittsburgh is in the Midwest at this point. I don't know. It's kind of like we're just like expanding, you know. It's like a Midwest version of the Big Bang or something. Oh yeah, this is the title track from my latest record, which is called Light It Up. I made this out of some stuff I got at Walmart. And yeah, so that's the cover art. And you can check it out on Spotify or Apple Music or iTunes, or you can go old school and buy it. Anyway, yeah, this is the title track. It's called Light It Up.
Light it up while you still can.
The so-called failures and the tears, they're just the signs of a life well lived. And ain't you glad you did? Everyone's got a dream, oh yeah. Yeah, light it up. Apparently, I'm still working on that cough drop. That's actually surprising. It's like some kind of survival mechanism where I just tucked it away behind a molar or something. Actually, I used to play in a band. The only thing that could be nicer than listening to someone tune a guitar is listening to someone tune a ukulele. I know you're thinking, couldn't you have done this before the show? I actually did. It's just the ukulele is more temperamental than you would think. Okay, that's gonna work. Oh, there it is, the wash of reverb. This is I'm not going to tell a story about every song, but this is I do a lot of traveling by myself, just being on tour, and not lately, obviously, but yeah. So I kind of find myself sometimes, being in places where I feel super comfortable and relaxed, and occasionally I'll cross into another place where I stop to get gas or something, and I look around and I just realize, like, yeah, I kind of stick out. I didn't mean to stick out, but it's kind of like I have a friend in Portland who's named Cupcake, and like that's a pretty cool name in Portland. But if you take that same name somewhere else, they might be not quite so accepting of it or something. Anyway, this is just kind of about that feeling of just I don't know, like you get into a place and you kind of have to make snap judgments sometimes just for your own safety. But I do think that at heart there are a lot of good people. I know it's hard to believe after the last election, but yeah, I'm still hopeful. So the song is called Common Good. The song is called Wash of Reverb. I've traveled these roads alone, more than I should. sound good. While I have this uke plugged in, I'm gonna do another song, and it's partly just so I can show you this. One of the most adorable things on earth is the ukulele capo, which probably, if you think of it as a regular capo, I look gigantic. But it's just, when I got this thing, it's just like, oh my God, it's so adorable. The ukulele, that was pretty cooperative. It didn't go out of tune when I put the capo on, so that's a good thing. The quick story behind this song is just that I heard someone talking about the wealth of billionaires and how hard it is to imagine like how much it is, like, $60 billion. And this person was like, okay, it's basically, think of it like you won the $100 million lottery every week for 2 years in a row. And I was like, oh, that is a lot of money. And it's frightening now that there are people with a lot more money. Anyway, I guess that's my thing. So yeah, this song is called Sign of the Times. Just there are so many people struggling, and so many people doing so like better than anyone needs to do. Maybe I spoke too soon on the uke. I'm just gonna go for it. Some folks spend their lives working so hard, just wind up putting groceries on a credit card. It ain't fair, it ain't right. It's a sign of the times. And I had a friend, lost a job, her insurance was gone, and she got sick, had to take a second mortgage on. And it ain't fair, it ain't right. It's a sign of the times. Some folks have so much, yet they want more. What does anybody need $1 billion for? And it ain't fair, it ain't right, it ain't rare, it ain't kind. It's a shame, it's a crime, and it's a sign of the times. Sign of the times. Let me just get back on guitar here. It's funny. I used to live in Arizona, and it's actually kind of a good thing that I don't at the moment, because otherwise it would be like 8 a.m. or something right now. Something crazy. I've gotten so used to the cold that I actually cracked a window because sometimes it gets hot when you're running like a bunch of audio equipment. It's so windy outside. So there's like an icy cold blast that's blowing through here. A stream, I guess you could call it a stream of wind. Okay, I just I'm checking my damn email again. I can't believe it. I got an email from Annabelle, and hey, thanks by the way, Annabelle. Well, I'm taking a second to give you a shout out for having me back at Pitt Arts, and thanks to Michael for all his help. Yeah, I've always had such a great time, and I have a question. Like, are you still doing the big sandwich? I almost bought like a Subway grinder, just because it feels like I need to have that. I need to have that sandwich in the room to make it feel like Artful Wednesdays. Hey, maybe you've got a sandwich of your own. I hope so. The other sandwich it's the biggest thing I've ever seen. I've never seen a sandwich that size. I don't think they make them west of Pittsburgh. Anyway, this is a song for anyone else who wakes up, like 3 or 4 in the morning with all your biggest worries on your mind and worst case scenarios spinning out one after the other. It's a good time.
Demons come to greet. They get you when you're tired. They get you when you're weak. They find you in your bed. They get you in the dark when you're unprotected. You let down all your guard. The monkeys on your bed, stealing all your breath. Climbing up your bed, and she won't let you rest. They find you in your dreams, changing all the rooms and places that you live, places that you thought you knew. They linger at the edge, send shivers down your spine. You wake up in a sweat with a heart in double time. The monkeys on your bed, stealing all your breath. Climbing up your bed, she won't let you rest. You tell yourself 1,000 times there's only shadows on the blinds, but how the light can trick your eyes to find it's only in your mind. Monkeys on your bed, stealing all your breath. Climbing up your bed, she won't let you rest. She won't let you rest. She won't let you rest.
Thanks so much. Whoops. Don't forget to turn the echo off. Yep, that's important too. I think it's nice that we have the clap emoji now. If people want to use it, you can actually just cut and paste it, and then if you want to clap, you can do that. I don't know why I'm thinking about this, but like, I remember, I'm probably dating myself a little bit, but I remember the first time I got an emoji in a message. It was the two like kind of dancing girls holding hands, like side by side. And I literally was just like, what the hell is that? And secondly, how can I get one of those? And look how we've progressed since then. We have so many different choices when it comes to emojis. And yeah, I didn't really mean to like do a long thing about that. Oh yeah, it's funny. I kind of forget to mention. I don't even know if it's in my bio, but I'm a trans artist, and I used to have a lot of material about that, and earlier in my transition, and then I just kind of started living my life as a human being, and found other stuff to write about, but it does find its way into certain songs. Some of them are really overt, but this song is kind of just about, I don't know, so many of us feel like, you might not identify with the trans experience, but I think a lot of people identify with the experience of like filtering yourself and kind of suppressing parts of yourself that you don't think people will like, and holding yourself back. So yeah, the song is called Black Crow.
Like we were meant to be. knows how to fly. There's a black crow sitting on a fence post, spreading out her wings. Yeah, she knows how to fly like everyone. Fly like we were meant to fly like everyone. Fly like we were meant to fly like everyone. Fly like we were meant to fly.
Clap emoji, clap emoji, clap emoji, clap emoji. Yeah, man, I'm probably one of the weirder people. Well, I don't know. There's a lot of weirdos out there, but just in terms of streaming, I think someone once said that they said it's kind of like you just let us watch you do your thing, which includes, I guess, a bunch of talking and mumbling and asides. So I think a lot about, and there actually are quite a few songs on my last album. Light It Up, available on a streaming service near you. Just kind of about inequality and injustice and a lot of the stuff that's, we've seen exposed over the past few years. It's always been there, but it's out in the open now. But yeah, this is a song I think about. It sounds a little depressing, and I hope it's not. But it's just there was some statistic that said it's so hard to move out of the social class you were born into, which I think is very much at odds with the idea of the American dream, which is, you can do anything. And but it was kind of comforting to me in a way, because it kind of made me feel like, okay, the struggle is real. It's I don't know, when I think of my friends' parents, they worked one job and they could afford a house and a little vacation place or something. And I think the money is just going up and up and up and up. And yeah, it's not a level playing field, and it never has been. And I guess that's what the song is about. It does sound a little depressing, doesn't it? But it has a poignant feel to it, so that'll make up for it.
It's the aching that you feel when you just trying to get ahead. It's the ebbing of your will. It's that wall that you just hit. Well, the it don't change. And it's a past that's hard to shake. You're staying wolf outside your door. And it's a wretched race to escape from the working poor. 'Cause while the poor and full are living off your suffering, well, that story might evolve, yes, but it don't change. It's that needs that you cling to. It's a hope for the desperate. When it fails, then you're back to your whiskey and your cigarettes. Well, powerful are living off your suffering. Well, that story might evolve, yes, but it don't change. No, it don't change. It don't change.
I haven't really done that type of ending during the show, and maybe it's because it's so early. It's so early. I'm still drinking this tea. Is it tea though? I got to get this keyboard out of here. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to play the keyboard with the guitar. That's interesting. I'm not a pack rat, I promise. I'm actually almost like embarrassingly neat person sometimes. I think I'm just the right amount of neat. That's what I think. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta go back to my beats. Kind of a funny thing is, like, I'd played a few times, and it's always been with acoustic guitar. So I'm probably kind of like, what happened to the old Namoli? I don't know. I just I got bored of it, I guess. I'm kind of a little bit ADHD or something. Last time I played at Pitt, I think, was literally the day after the 2016 election. And God, that was just such a hard day for so many of us, because I don't know about you, but I just felt like, oh my God, after everything that Trump said and did on his way into office, so many people were okay with that. Islamophobia and homophobia and misogynist comments, and just being a pathological narcissist who isn't able to care about other people. And so I remember being, I was right in front of the student union, and it was, right as classes were getting out. And so I was parked there, and, there's that huge crosswalk that goes across. And I just saw this like beautiful, diverse campus, and just thought, like, most of us are feeling the exact same thing, which is grief, And so it's such a blessed relief that that era is over. Yeah, so this song is kind of goes out to I guess it's just the idea that if we're lucky enough to do well in this life, that we have a responsibility to help others. So because I stand on the shoulders of the people who came before me. Let me know if anything's too loud or weird. I can turn up the keyboard or turn down the drums or something. And I wanna break from the bonds that hold me. Yes, I want to break them. Yeah, I had to squeeze in at least one of those endings. Let me think here. No, don't don't think on don't think on the mic, Namoli. At least do some of your thinking in private here. Yeah, I think I like technology, as you can see. And these are my beats that I've made. but it does take up some of your attention. So I apologize if I'm spending too much time screwing around with your stuff. Oh yeah, there's actually a whole long story about this song. I was working at a church, was hired as their music director. They hired me pre-transition. As someone presenting his mail, I transitioned on the job. It did not go so hot, but after a couple of years, we kind of came to a place of understanding, and it made me feel a little bit more open-minded about some of my own preconceived ideas about people from different political backgrounds. So the song is called "Thorn in Your Side." It's for anyone who has been on the receiving end of a long, long, long stare. Is that beat too loud or is it just right? Okay, cool. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks again to Annabelle and Pit Arts and Michael and everyone behind the scenes who helped to put this together. My name is Namoli Brennet. I am online at namolibrennet.com, NAMOLIBRENNET. Also on all the streaming services and stuff. I think I might have time for one more quick song if I can squeeze it in. I like playing this song. It's a fun one. And I let's face it, I don't have a lot of fun songs. This was just came out of witnessing a toxic comment thread on social media between different people who were Democrats and disagreeing about who was going to be the nominee. And it got so just really awful. And I thought, like, we're on the same damn side here, people. You know, we gotta get it together. And so this song is called "Come Back to Love." Yeah, thanks again for tuning in. And I think we might be doing like a Zoom chat afterwards or something. So when I'm done here, just give me a second to shut things down and switch apps out, and maybe we can talk a little bit after the show. Cool. Thanks so much. This was really great for me. And yeah, thanks. Together, then we're all gonna drown. Get hip, get hip, get hip to kindness. Yes, come back to love, come back to love, come back to love, come back to love. Don't push, don't shove. Yes, come back to love. Please come back. All right, thank you so much.